Hey guys, Luke here, your digital concierge with Gramophone. Today we're going to be taking a look at a TV from Samsung. This is their Q90T QLED TV. It's a looker. The Q90T provides a fantastic image, but also comes with an impressive feature set. All this comes together to deliver an experience that is all around impressive and very, very functional. We're going to break down all of the features that make this TV something that should be on your short list. But before we do that, make sure you guys click that subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon because we've got a lot of other great content on the way for you guys and I don't want to see you miss out on any of it. Now then, the Q90T and why you should give it a good look. Alright, so what is this impressive feature set I've been talking about on the Q90T? Well, first and foremost, this is a QLED TV, short for quantum dot technology. This was a technology originally pioneered by Samsung, and it uses a layer of a special material on the front panel of the screen that really helps with color volume and with viewing angle. The quantum dots are also referring to part of the backlight technology in this TV, which is a full array backlighting system with very small individually controlled LED zones that not only really push great brightness out of this panel, but also help to enhance the black levels and give overall better contrast. Better contrast is usually the most desired trait among TV shoppers next to brightness when searching for a TV they like looking at. This is also a Series 9 TV, being the highest in Samsung's product stack, so you can expect nothing less than a flagship experience that it's going to leave you very impressed. And some of the features that contribute to that beyond just the panel type are Samsung's Quantum processor, which has excellent 4K upscaling performance when dealing with lower resolution content, as well as things like hybrid log gamma and Quantum HDR for filling out maximum color space reproduction. Speaking of color reproduction, this unit is capable of producing over 1 billion different shades of color. And if that doesn't get you excited, I don't frankly know what will. And on top of that, with the micro and local dimming provided by the quantum dot backlight, that's one heck of a picture. Samsung rates this according to their in-house motion rating of 240, though what you really need to know is that this is a 120 Hz panel, so it's quite crisp and smooth depending on the content that you are displaying, and easily adapts to almost anything that you watch on it. It supports Samsung's natural mode for a relatively accurate out-of-the-box viewing experience, though a little bit of playing around and you can dial it in just a little bit further. Personally, I recommend the Warm 2 color filter setting when running the natural preset. As I mentioned before, part of the quantum dot design is enhancing the viewing angle, and this is one of those TVs you can be almost completely off axis of, and it still looks very accurate, not warped or jaded in almost any way, like we may remember from some TVs of old, back during the dark times. Another really cool thing about this TV that I think is pretty great, and you find this on most Samsung products, is multi-view, which is where you can split your image down the middle and have one side be just TV watching and the other be a projection from your mobile phone. It's a really handy feature that you don't often think about, but once you try it, it's really good. And another Samsung exclusive is the Ambient Mode Plus, allowing you to turn this into something of, you may remember the Frame TV, having a similar art gallery effect when it's not in primary use. So even when you're not using it, it's still putting on a show. There's also a Real Game Enhancer Plus that helps with sound processing, motion blur, as well as preventing tearing, all with an additive 3D sound. And speaking of sound and audio features, this features Dolby Digital Plus processing, a dialogue enhancement mode, and a speaker layout of 4.2, as in 4 primary speakers and 2 small integrated subwoofers, with a total output of 60 watts from that whole system. Some of these woofers are also upward firing with an object tracking sound ability built in for a little bit of spatiality to your audio. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that there is a matching soundbar for this TV, the Samsung Q Series soundbar. It sounds really good and is a big improvement over the stock audio. However, we're Gramophone. We are first and foremost an audio company, so when you are shopping for a flagship TV, allow me to also advocate for a flagship sound solution, such as a discrete 5.1 system that we would be happy to help you put together while you're here looking for a new TV as well. Alright guys, now we're going to cover the design aspects of the Q90T, and we'll start with the basics. What you're looking at right now is the 55-inch version, but it's also available in cuts of 65, 75, and 85. So you can get this in a pretty huge size, which is always a plus. And in the 55-inch form, this version that we're looking at here weighs 46 pounds. So it actually is not too difficult to get up on the wall. Now, it does feature an optional stand, but TVs of this caliber always look better wall-mounted in my opinion. It's a bending plate-style stand that has a kind of monolithic and very stylish look to it, should you choose to mount it on top of, say, a piece of TV furniture, much like you see here. But keeping that in mind with each size of the TV and whether you choose to use the stand or not, the size and weight of the TV is going to vary a little bit, so always be sure to research those dimensions before you pick a size so you know what you can fit in your room, and of course what will work best for your space according to your viewing distance and overall proportions. And because of this TV's overall stylish and very functional slim Q design, wall mounting's a breeze and it looks good doing it. Look at this thing. You have virtually no bezel, so very small. And these lines are cut sharp and they just blend right into the background. And the overall thickness of the TV is not much at all. These modern day flat panels really do get pretty thin, and it makes overall installation and just fitting it to the aesthetic of the room as easy as can be. Now, it does only come in one color, which is the Samsung Titan Black finish. But again, on a TV that has next to no bezel anyway, it all works. So this does feature remote control, obviously, like most TVs. We'll talk about the functionality of that a little bit later. But this has built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth audio, audio for multi-room, an Ethernet port, 4 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports. It also has an optical port for audio out, as well as HDMI ARC for audio return channel, which is the preferred way to use it nowadays should you have anything connected directly to the TV and need to export sound. And of the HDMI ports, the fourth port is actually HDMI 2.1, which is what you're going to want to use if you have a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or really am trying to do anything with gaming on this TV. And this is a Samsung Smart TV, so it's built around the Samsung SmartThings platform, giving you access to all kinds of streaming apps and other TV-based local applications. SmartThings also has an available app you can download for your phone for more control of your TV, as well as better integration with your mobile device for things such as screen mirroring and casting. So say you were watching a video on your phone for personal viewing, you can then beam that up to the TV and make it a community affair. You can also use Bixby, Google Assistant, or Amazon's Alexa for other means of very convenient voice control. For under $2,000, for the 55-inch cut that is, the Q90T is not only an excellent TV, but a wonderful all-around visual experience that's chart-topping in many categories while being an excellent smart platform for all of your entertainment needs. And we here at Gramophone are proud to be able to offer products like the Samsung Q90T, as well as their many other host of excellent televisions. If you guys would like to learn more, please go to Gramophone.com and give us a call at one of our showroom locations or just stop by. You'll find us in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland, as well as at our lovely Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley. And if you'd like to see this specific TV that I'm standing in front of, we are in the Gaithersburg location. So stop by and say hi. If you guys ever need help coming up with project ideas, need to schedule a service request, or want to speak to one of our hi-fi, home theater, and interior design experts, get inspired at Gramophone.com. Also, ask at Gramophone.com should you have any questions for me about anything I've covered here on the channel. Lastly, you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Houzz, and a few more. Just check the links down below. Please give us a like if you enjoyed this video, put a comment down below, and subscribe to the Gramophone channel for all of your audio and home theater needs. And of course, I want to hear back from you guys on the content of the day. So tell me what you thought about the Samsung Q90T and what you'd like to see from us in the future. It is always a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.